Is this fucking thing on? Alright, you two, I'm back with another video. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in like over a month. Like, I kind of just ran out of video ideas, and plus, like, I'm in college now, so like, I've been like, working on my coursework, and just studying for maths since I gotta do a retake. It's just fucking shit. Um, and the Americans watching this video probably confused as to why a 16, 17-year-old is in college. Well, if you were in the UK, you would understand. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, so I wanted to just get something off my chest about like male virginity and the the pressure to lose it when you're so young. And I've just seen like so many red pill. Like, I used to consume a lot of red pill content, and it kind of fucked up my mind. Um, you see all this red pill content about how, oh, if you're a virgin man, you're a loser, or you just need to go crazy. You just need to bang all of these hoes, just to find happiness in your life. And I'm just gonna come out here and say that's absolute bullshit. For me, I think just going around fucking everyone in your county is just an ego boost or just short term pleasure because you're not happy with your own life. Like, I don't fucking get what's the deal with being ashamed of being a virgin as a young man. Like, I see a lot of people like crying about being 18, 19-year-old virgins, and I'm just like, bro, you still have your whole life ahead of you. It is not over. I mean, come on, I'm 16 years old, so I'm a teenager, and even I kind of get teased for being a virgin. Even be your own friends as well. Like, honestly, I feel like if your own friends are making fun of you for being a virgin, for not having sex yet, especially when you're not even old enough to drive yet, then it probably aren't friends you should be hanging around anyway. Because I've had friends like this, like saying like, bro, bro, you haven't kissed a girl, bro, you haven't gone head, bro, you haven't lost your virginity, bro. You're missing out, fam, or stuff like that. And I just look at them with a side eye because what the fuck? Who set these rules for young ass niggas to lose their card as soon as possible? Just rushing for some pussy, bro. And that's the thing. Like, sometimes even your own friends, they will do anything for some puss, bro. And I'm just like, I'm me personally. Yeah, I want to have sex. Like, I've thought about it a lot, but as I'm thinking about it now, there's no need to rush. Like, especially if you're young. Like, if you're old and a virgin, like if you're like 40, 50 and you're still a virgin, then I kind of feel bad for you. But then again, like, as long as you're happy with your life and you don't have depression or anything, and you're happy living by yourself or just being, because some people introverted, some people just prefer to be alone, then you do you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin, especially a young one. But I just feel like society has just pressured young men to lose their virginity so quickly, and if they don't, then they're frowned upon or looked at as a loser or some shit. And and it just pisses me off because what do you gain from fucking a random girl that you probably don't even find that attractive anyways? Like, what do you gain? Oh, your friends are finally gonna fucking validate you. Oh, you're finally gonna have a boost of confidence, or you're gonna have an ego boost, and now you're gonna think, oh, I can fuck any girl that I find. And that mindset is kind of dangerous. That's kind of an animalistic mindset, if I'm gonna be honest. Because I see my friends bragging about how they lost at 12, how they lost at 13, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing losing it that young, bro? When I was 12, I was playing Fortnite, bro. Like, what do you mean you're bragging about losing it at 12? You haven't even hit puberty yet. Like, that's just weird. That's just weird, bro. That is just weird. Now, if you want to lose your virginity young, like as a teenager, obviously there's nothing wrong with that. But if you haven't done it, there's also nothing wrong with that. Like, you're not a loser. I don't fucking care how old you are at this point. If you're like, I don't care if you're fucking 69 million years old, and if you haven't stuck your dick inside of some coochie yet, bro. I don't care, bro. You're not a loser. If anything, you're a winner because you haven't lost your V card. If you get it, if you get what I mean. Like, You haven't lost your V card because you never lose, bro. Well, that being said, though, don't brag about being a virgin. Don't be like that 34-year-old fat obese fuck with glasses who wears that shirt that goes, "Oh, virginity rocks," and he just like won't shut the fuck up about how he's a virgin. Like, don't be like that because people are just gonna take the piss out of you. People are gonna make fun of you. Yeah, but well, I just see like people like losing their virginity when they're like 13 or 14 or 15, and I'm just like, why are you rushing so much, bro? Like, why can't you just like enjoy your childhood? Like, if you want to lose it so quick, I'd say wait till like 16 or 17 or 18. Like, people lose it at like 14. I'm like, bro, why are you in such a rush? Like, I'm not gonna judge you, but like, can you just enjoy your childhood, bro? Like, I don't get it. Like, how people these days, like, the age that someone has sex just gets lower and lower and lower every year. And I'm just like, bro, why can't you just enjoy your childhood? And then I see people going like, people in comment sections bragging about, oh, bro, I lost it at 9, bro, I lost it at 8. Bro, you're a victim. You're bragging about being a victim, bro. You were raped. You were raped. That is not something to brag about. That's not cool. That is not cool, bro. That's not cool. You were raped by a grown ass woman when you're a little boy, and you think that's a brag. Like, you see all the time. Like, I don't know why it's so common in America that grown female teachers who are like in their 30s having sex with teenage students, and then no one takes it seriously. You know why? Because everyone in the comment section is like, "Oh, bro, I wish that was me. Oh, bro, he's a lucky guy. Oh, bro, he why is he snitching for? Is he gay or something? Like, bro, I would kill to have teachers like this. Where were these teachers when I was in school?" And then you wonder why the fuck when a man gets sexually assaulted, no one takes it seriously. All right, of course, women get sexually assaulted very often, and it shouldn't happen, but sadly it does, and that's just reality of this fucked up world. But when it happens to a man, nobody takes it seriously because I don't know, people are just so horny. I guess people want to get raped by a grown woman and basically be traumatized. And I used to fucking think like this. I used to think, oh man, I just want to have sex with my teacher. But then I realized, wait, after a while, I will just like start to feel really depressed. I'll start to feel trauma. I'll start to feel like, wow, I rushed way too quickly, and I realized that I just had sex with a pedophile, and that is not good. Like, people always make excuses for it. They're like, oh man, but these young boys, they're attracted to these teachers, bro. They want to have sex with these teachers. So when they do it, why should they get in trouble? I don't know, because maybe it's against the law. I'm pretty sure there are girls that want to have sex with their hot male teachers, but if it does happen, that doesn't make it okay, does it? Like, bro, of course they're gonna like you. You're a grown adult, but that doesn't mean you should take advantage of that and just have sex with a minor. Like, what? What kind of logic is that? Double standards in the society, bro. I swear. And sometimes these female teachers that be having sex with their teenage students, they're not even attractive. Sometimes they're not even attractive. They don't even have to be attractive, bro. They could be fucking donkey faced. They could look like the donkey from fucking Shrek or some shit. They could look like a Monsters Inc. character, and you niggas are still gonna be like, oh man, he's a lucky ass kid, man. I wish that was me, bro. I just want to get raped by my teacher so bad. And okay, yes, I've been there. I have found like some of my teachers attractive, but I've never taken it that far. I've never taken things that far. Like that's just kind of messed up, bro. Like, I don't get why you're so desperate to be a victim. I don't get why you're so desperate to be traumatized for basically the rest of your life. Like, this is fucked up shit. This is fucked up shit. Like, you shouldn't be wanting this to happen to you. Like I said, like I've had friends like who have just bragged about how much sex they get from girls. Like, bro, oh, I fucked this bitch right here. Show me a picture of nude they was sent by a girl. Like, oh, bro, look at me. I fucked this bitch. I fucked this bitch. I fucked this bitch. And I just lose all respect for them. I look at them. I just give them a side eye. I look at them like they're a dickhead because they are one. You are a dickhead. Like, bro, I just think at this point that having sex with girls is an ego boost. It's an ego boost for young men to finally feel confident about themselves and to just brag on their virgin friends and think that they're. So what you're saying is that you're better than me because you've had more sex than me. It does not work like that. It doesn't matter how many fucking people. I don't care if you've had sex with 100 women. It doesn't add value to you. It doesn't make you high status. you can still be high status without having any bodies. I don't get it. And I'm pretty sure you guys in the UK have heard the story about the girl that was stabbed in Croydon for rejecting a man, right? And I'm just gonna say, you need to start checking on your boy. I need to start checking on my boys as well, because I feel like most like people who would do something like that, like get really angry at a girl for rejecting them, and like trying to force them and then end up like raping them and shit. Like, I feel like the types of people, the types of boys to do that type of shit are the ones who brag about getting girls and like bragging about having sex. But this is what they're doing. They're forcing it. I literally had to cut someone off. I literally had to cut off one of my friends, right? Because he raped my female friend, basically. And I'm not gonna like mention any names because, you know, this stuff is like really fucking personal. But me and my friend went to our female friend's house, and then she told us about everything, about how he was like basically just sexually assaulted her. He kept touching her sexually, even though she didn't want to have sex with him. But he was being stubborn. He kept going, and I should have known that he was no good news when I was walking with him. This was like a few months ago this year. When I met up with one of my friends, and then he had to go home, so I was with this guy. Obviously, I'm not gonna mention any names, but I should have known that was a red flag when I was walking with this guy, and he just goes and catcalls this random girl that's walking like past the cemetery, like walking home. He just catcalls this random girl, like sexually harasses her, and then I should have known at that point that there was something wrong with him. But I don't fucking know why I just kept hanging around with him. I overlooked the situation, and I regret that. Like, that should have been my cue to go and cut this dude the fuck off, because he's not a good person. And I remember during the summer holidays, me and my friend were hanging out with this group of boys who are like, they were in like year 9, so really, really immature, right? The 13, 14-year-olds, so really, really immature. There were these like two girls who were like 18 or 19, like sitting with each other on the phone or whatever, and then they just go up to them like, oh, can I have your snap? And obviously, like, oh, you can ask for someone's snap if you want, but the thing is, they were underage trying to get with adults, and they started getting really sexual. They started talking about how they hope she enjoys fingering her pussy tonight, stuff like, oh, I want to bend you over and fuck you in all these positions. And then I'm just like, what am I doing hanging around with these people, bro? Because it's going to ruin my image. If I hang around with dickheads that go around harassing random girls, I am going to be looked at as a dickhead as well. Even if I didn't fucking do anything. Even if I didn't do shit. I could just be sitting there like an NPC, going on my phone, or just... The simple fact that I'm around them will make me look like a weird dickhead as well. So, I just really now, I really need to start checking out my friends. I really need to really see who I'm hanging out with. Because otherwise, my image will be completely ruined. And I've been blamed for being a weirdo as well, for hanging out with like people that have like threatened to rape girls. And even though I didn't do anything, I tried to stop them, but, you know, obviously, terrible people, they won't listen. I've had to cut off a lot of people because of the way that they talk to girls, and how it's just gonna ruin my image, and I'm gonna look like a weirdo as well. Like, you really gotta look at who we're hanging out with. Obviously, as I'm in college now, I've made new friends. I have a new friend group, and luckily, none of these dudes are the type to be weird with girls and shit, to just harass them. But the only red flag about them is that they just brag about, like, a couple of them brag about how they lost their virginity at like 12 or 13, and they just won't stop talking about how much pussy they're getting sometimes. And like, sometimes it can get really, really irritating. Like, I really think you should be telling your friends this, that if you keep talking about how much gal you've clotted, like, it's just gonna get fucking annoying, bro. Because what you're basically doing is just flexing on it. You're making me feel bad about myself because I'm a virgin. I literally used to think that I used to literally question myself, asking if there's something wrong with me because I'm a virgin. I literally talked down on myself. I told myself, bro, I'm a worthless man. I'm a loser because I haven't had sex with girls yet. Because the red pill ideology is that to be a high value man, you have to smash all of these hoes. which occasionally just hookup culture is overrated. It's just meaningless sex with women with women that don't respect themselves. These bitches with daddy issues that will literally just open their legs to any decently attractive man that walks. Why are we listening to people that are telling us to live such a degenerate lifestyle? Why? And so many of you have Andrew Tate, mind for fresh and fits, cock shoved so far down your throat that you won't get, that you just don't get it. You just don't get the having too much sex is unhealthy. Oh, but it's fun, bro. You're just upset that you get no pussy or whatever. I can already smell the comments. Oh, you're just upset that you don't get coochie, and I'm just like, bro, really? I just honestly think that people who make fun of other people for being a virgin are just disgusting. I think it's repulsive to do something like that. And your friends as well, if they're going around pressuring you to lose your virginity or they're making fun of you because you haven't lost it with a girl yet, I really think you should cut those. I think you should cut them off. You should cut them off because they're not helping you in any way. They're just gonna make you lose self-esteem and feel like shit about yourself just because you haven't fucked anyone. Now another red pill like take is that, but women like players. They like high value men that have options, and that is true to some extent. That is true to some extent. Girls like guys that other girls like, and that's just the way it is. It kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is, and that's probably why I'm gonna be fucking lonely forever. But anyway, that's irrelevant. Let's get back to the point. What like these red pillars need to realize about that is that these are low value hoes. Bro, you need to think about it. If a girl rejects you or is turned off by you being a virgin, that says more about her than it says about you, because that basically means she's just a thought with daddy issues. I know it's kind of rude to say something like this, but only whores, only 304s, only Trishas will make fun of a man for being a virgin. Like, think about it. Women who want players are low value women anyway. They're not the ones that you want. They're not the ones that you would wife up. They're not wifey material. They're literally just prostitutes. I don't get why red pillars always tell you to attract low value hoes instead of a high value woman. Now, obviously, to attract someone high value, you have to be high value yourself. Obviously, you know this. But I just don't get it. I just don't understand why you're pushing this agenda. You're pushing this degenerate lifestyle on young men, and to the point where I know, it's to the point where young men are literally killing themselves because they can't get pussy, and it's just sad. Like me, having never kissed a girl, I always just get like bothered about it. I always just like, damn, I'm really a fucking loser. And then I just have to really think about it. It ain't that serious. It's not that being a virgin is not that deep, especially if you're young. Like, people say that they don't care if you're a virgin, which is good. But then when you come into a debate or argument with it, the first thing they'll bring up is the fact that you haven't slept with a girl yet. That's the first thing that they'll bring up. Is how you're a sexless man. That's the thing that they'll bring up in the next argument that you have. And it's because of the red pill indoctrinating this idea that you must just be a male hoe, basically. And that's the only way to live a satisfying life, is by having bodies 3 times your age. I literally have a friend, right? He's not even 17 yet. He's had sex with like 9 or 10 girls, and he would just brag about it. And I'm just like, bro. I mean, he's a light skin with braids, obviously, so it's not that much of a surprise. But bro, be for real, nigga. Be for real. How did you feel after you finished? I bet half of those girls that you fucked, you don't even remember their names. They're just randoms. Bro, It's the type of society we live in. Your value as a man is determined by how much coochie you get. Like, what? It's not even about, like, at this point, it's not even about just being a high value man who respects himself and has morals. It's about how much pussy you've slain him, bro. It's about how much pussy you've slain him, bro. Why, in order to be a high value man, do I have to sleep with a bitch who's more fucking passed around than a vape in the school boys' toilets, fam? Why is my value as a man determined by just getting with these donkey-faced bitches, these treaches, who probably have something, bro? And that comes into the next point, STIs, because you're gonna have a whole lot of those. You're gonna have a whole lot of those, because I know some people who just fuck anything female that walks, and they do it raw. Bro. Men and women who sleep around are not happy. They're lonely because they will never be able to find true love. They will never be able to actually fall in love with somebody and be loyal to one person because they will always be craving more. That's the thing is, man, if you keep sleeping around women and you just keep fucking, you just keep fucking, and you just keep fucking, and you just keep fucking, you're gonna want more. You're gonna be hungry for more. It's never gonna be enough. You could have fucked 20 women and you're still not gonna be satisfied. You can be like, nah, I need more. You're basically behaving like a monkey. You're basically behaving like a fucking animal. Because you're not gonna be satisfied. This goes for men and women as well, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest, men and women want the best that they can get. They want the best that they can get. You really need to think about how harmful it actually is to sleep around too much. Like, honestly, dude, if you want to take part in hookup culture and you want to just fuck girls, honestly, that's I'm not gonna judge you for it. Actually, I'm not gonna judge you for it. Like, you can do that if you want, but don't devalue people. Don't, like, put people down for not living that lifestyle. Don't put people down for being a virgin, because this is ridiculous how many young men feel like they're not shit. They feel like they're just worthless because they haven't fucked yet. And that's just sad. That is honestly just sad. Because their friends peer pressuring them to fuck some random hoe in the club. Like these donkey-faced bitches with 11 pounds of makeup on. Talking about, oh man, it's a turn off if he's a virgin. The fuck? Just the fuck up. Like, bro, learn to close your legs and close your mouth as well. Like, jeez. Like, some women need to learn to close their legs, and some men need to learn how to keep their fucking dick in their pants. Because at this point, apparently pussy is so good that your day one homie, your brother, your brethren will turn his back on you for some pussy from a girl he knew for like 2 days. She starts giving him some attention and he can't help himself. It's happened to me, bro. I've had niggas turning their back on me for some cooch. And I'm just like, bro, I really want to know what pussy feels like, because it must feel amazing. It must feel amazing for a guy to literally turn on his day one brothers for it. It must be so good. Like, you got men out here that are literally forcing it. They're literally so down terrible that they're forcing it. They're literally out here raping bitches just so they can feel some coochie. Bro. You niggas are down terrible. You're down terrible. You've become a slave to this chick because of what's in between her legs, bro. I know it's hard. I've been there, fam. I've been there. I used to be a fucking simp. Like, I've been there. Well, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Alright, I'm back. I thought somebody was knocking on my door, but there was no one there. It was probably a ding-dong ditch or some shit. Alright, anyways, yeah. You niggas are down terrible for the coochie. You'll do anything for it. We have people, like, what I don't like, right, about the advice that some people give is that if you're a man struggling to get sex, pay for an escort. Pay for a prostitute. That's the worst fucking advice you could give somebody. Oh yeah. Because that's gonna make me feel better about myself if I pay for pussy. Bro, What is the difference in that and paying for someone's OnlyFans? There is no difference. You're paying for pussy. Because with OnlyFans, you're paying money to a girl just to see her naked. And paying for an escort, you're doing the same shit. You're paying just to get your nut off, bro. Because with OnlyFans, you're paying to jerk off to this girl. And then for an escort, you're fucking paying to get your nut off. And you're probably gonna not last no longer than 10 seconds anyway, so you just wasted $2,000 for what? That's the worst advice you could give a man, because how is he gonna feel any better about himself knowing that he had to pay money just for a woman to sleep with him? Why can't it be done for free? Why can't it be done for free? Bro, you niggas are out here giving the most terrible fucking advice for young men, bro. I swear. I swear. These red pill alpha males are just they're destroying society. They think that they're fixing everything. They think that they're gonna get rid of promiscuity by making men promiscuous as well. How the fuck, bro? That is just like saying, oh, to stop school shootings, we're gonna provide students with and teachers with guns to stop school shootings. If anything, that's gonna cause more fucking chaos. Just like promiscuity, bro. In order for women to stop being promiscuous, let's have men be promiscuous as well. That's just gonna make the problem worse. You fell for the trap. You fell for the trap. As like Kohar Cam said in one video, bro. If you just going around sleeping with any woman that you can, you are a simp. You are no different to the nice guy. Because what I'm basically saying is you can't live without coochie. You can't live without it. You can't live without it. You can't live without pussy. Because the thing with like men who are animalistic, horny sex addicts and a nice guy is that, bro, they will do anything for coochie. They can't live without coochie. A guy who's going around just fucking, right? A guy who's just going around hooking up. If he was to not have sex, he would go ballistic. He can't live without sex. He's so addicted to sex, he just wants coochie. It's the same as a nice guy who's literally doing everything for this girl. He's going on his knees. He's basically being a low value. He's basically being a beta male. He's just openly submitting to her, paying all this money just so she can have the possibility of sleeping with him. And even if she does, the sex will be trash because she's not into him. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Y'all both can't live without coochie. There are some men who have died virgins but lived successful lives. What about Nikola Tesla? My uncle is 41 and he's a virgin, but he is living life. You don't need women to be happy. Of course, I want a girlfriend. I want sex. Obviously, it'd be nice to have that. But life isn't all about sex. There is more to life than just getting in bed with someone. There is more to life than sleeping with 100 chicks, bro. Because at that point, you may as well beat your meat. Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing as short-term pleasure. It's basically the same thing. The other day I just realized something. So many men put so much effort into women, put so much effort into their appearance, which you should. I don't disagree with putting effort into your appearance. All right, making yourself more attractive is important. Although I disagree with the black pill ideology because of how toxic it is, I will agree that they are right about how you should actually improve how you look. Not just in dating, but for first impressions at a job interview, for, to be judged positively by people. Because when you look better, you feel better. You feel more confident. So I agree with improving your appearance, but I realize that men put so much effort into women just to get sex, just to get in her pants, and then what? Cut her off? Pump and dump? And men think it's cool to cheat on their girlfriend. Men think that it's cool for a girl that'll actually have feelings for you. She'll want to be loyal to you. You fuck her and then you just ghost her. You leave her and then you break her heart. You make her feel frustrated. She's gonna go psycho. She's gonna slash your tires. She's gonna break your windows because you with listening too much to that alpha male podcasts, pump and dump these hoes, and give myself a higher risk of getting STIs and ruining my life, having 7 to 10 to 12 baby mothers with women who I don't even know their last name of. Bro, I don't even know if I'll upload this because this is quite toxic, but that lifestyle, that player lifestyle of the risk of having every STI in the world, having 10 baby mothers and raising kids, don't even care about, paying child support every month to this hoe who I don't love. That's the lifestyle that they are pushing on young men. As young as fucking 16, my age. It's not fair, bro. It's not fair. Sometimes I always think about, man, I'm never going to get a girlfriend. I'm going to be a virgin for the rest of my fucking life. And it just frustrates me. But then I always have to think in the back of my mind, there's something in the back of the mind that tells me there's more to life than just sex. Because I know people in my life who've never had sex, and they are living happy lives. They are living happy lives. I used to be so desperate for pussy. I was a simp. These girls got left undelivered, I was ghosted, and I acted like it was the end of the world. But it isn't. Because there's 3.9 billion girls in the world. It doesn't matter if one rejects you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, 17-year-old retard who decided to stab a bitch on the bus, or because she said no. What you'll have to realize is that there's plenty of girls out there. You can't just be ruining your life for one. Because I don't know, you guys are just down terrible. And it's down bad niggas' fault that these donkey face ass Shrek face looking bitches, these fucking Sid from Ice Age looking bitches think that they're 12 out of 10. They think they're Rihanna, they think they're Kim Kardashian, they think they're Nicki, because you down bad ass niggas are validating the fuck out of them. You're commenting on their Instagram posts, love heart eyes, you're subscribing to their OnlyFans accounts, and you're fueling their egos, and you're making them more promiscuous. Some of you guys have a girlfriend and she's twerking on Instagram. She's posting half-naked pictures. She has an OnlyFans, and you're just what? Because you're such a cuck, you're just gonna accept it? No. If she's doing that while in a relationship, she doesn't care about you. Leave her. Leave. There's nothing wrong with a woman twerking on Instagram. Personally, I ain't complaining. But she shouldn't do that while in a relationship. Like, I don't get this red pill idea that they're just pressuring men to attract these low-value women at the club who are stripping on the pole, making the whole place smell like fucking tuna catfish, fishy pum that you just gotta hit. That's tough. That is tough. That is actually just tough. That's the type of society we live in. If you're a female virgin, you'll get praised. If you're a male virgin, you'll get made fun of, you'll get mocked. Like, it's the point where if you're a man and you're like 21 and you're a virgin, people be surprised to be like, wait, you're still a virgin? I'm like, bro, yes, so what? So what? What is wrong with being a virgin, bro? There's nothing wrong with not being a virgin. There's nothing wrong with having sex. And there's nothing wrong with not having it either. Just as long as you use protection. Because the last thing you want is bumps on your dick. The last thing you want is a baby that you didn't even want. You're going to be paying child support to a hoe. What's this? Dr. Dre is paying $300,000 a month to a woman that he divorced like 10 years ago. It's sad, bro. It's sad. And this is the type of shit that just happens. Like, I sometimes think that social media was a fucking mistake, because that's where all of this shit is being promoted. Girls are encouraging their friends to be more promiscuous and act like hoes and dress like they have daddy issues. And then we have male friends pressuring their homies to go and have sex with these girls who potentially have STDs or something. making fun of them like, oh, bro, you're still a virgin, you're a loser. And it's happened to me so many times. So many times. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being made fun of for something that isn't even that serious. I get it. 16 is the age of consent in the UK. So, that doesn't mean that there's a need for a rush. Some people are virgins because they're religious and they want to wait till marriage. I respect that, not gonna lie, I respect that, but I've seen some people say, oh man, the people who say, the sex is sacred and they're gonna wait till marriage are just incels, man. People have said, how the fuck does that make someone an incel? What? I was reading a YouTube comment section, my eyes are bleeding. My eyes are bleeding. My eyes are fucking bleeding. My eyes are literally bleeding, bruv. What do you mean, incel? What, because they want to save their seed for the right woman, for the godly woman? Personally, I'm not religious, but I respect it. You don't have to be religious to follow values. Of course, in the Bible, in the Quran, it tells you that you should be sacred. You should not just have sex with a bunch of people. You should save it for marriage. You should not have outside marriage sex. You should save it. You should have sex to make children and start families, which actually people need to do. Because this promiscuous ass society is going to stop people from having children. And if there's no children being, birthed, then we're fucked. The human species could go extinct. You guys don't understand. You guys actually don't understand how serious this is. It's being pushed, bro. Everything is about sex. Everything. Movies, every movie. There'll be sex scenes, bro. Even the Disney movies, bro. Everything, bro. Everything. Everything is about sex. Magazines, bro. Social media, they're just pushing everything. Music. Personally, there's nothing wrong with a music artist singing about sex. But if it's all they sing about or all they rap about, then you should really be considering, bro, this music artist is probably just running out of ideas or something. Because these female rappers are kind of pushing promiscuity. And now these girls want to act like these female rappers. They want to act like Cardi B. They want to just go around running trains. And it's quite funny because people like Cardi B are married with kids. Isn't that ironic? They rap about how they don't cook and clean, how they have wet ass pum, and here they are with like 2 kids, married. I mean, what else do I really have to say? What else do I really have to say? Like, honestly, I just don't get it. People my age group are lost. They're lost. They're actually just lost. You're sheep. You're all sheep. Because I'm just going to tell you, man, a woman who sleeps around or a guy who sleeps around, they're not happy with themselves, bro. They think that that they constantly keep having sex with people, that's just going to give them fulfillment and happiness in their life, when that is not how it works. Because there is more to life than just having sex. There is more to life than that, bro. I've officially, just stopped looking. I've stopped chasing girls. I used to chase girls a lot. I've stopped doing that. I've stopped chasing. I'm tired of chasing bitches. I'm tired of getting played. I'm tired of getting done dirty. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of chasing bitches. I'm done doing that, bro. I've retired from doing that, alright? This isn't the 2019, 2020 version of me anymore, bro. I don't do that shit. I've stopped chasing. Because where is chasing going to get you? Because the girls are going to use the fact that you're chasing them, and they're going to take advantage of that fact. And they're just going to get dry, then they're going to air you, they're going to lead you on, they're going to leave you on, bro. Because you are a desperate man. You're desperate. And they find that hilarious that you're desperate for them. So stop being desperate and stop chasing. Stop being desperate for pussy. Stop trying to rape bitches as well. Just stop doing that. Because there's more to life than just having sex. Rapists are animals, literally. Why are you forcing it? Why are you forcing it, bro? Just move on. Just accept the fact that you're a virgin, because I've accepted that fact as well. My 41-year-old uncle accepted that fact as well. Just move on your life, and maybe it'll happen naturally. Maybe it'll happen someday. Just not today, not tomorrow. And you just have to get over that fact. Stop listening to your bitch ass friends making fun of you for being a virgin, because they're just terrible people. They're lost. They're completely lost. I will never understand guys who tease their friends just for being a virgin. I will never understand it. This is a pretty long video, but I just wanted to, I wanted to speak on this because it's something that's really been bothering me for a while. For a couple of years now. I was always really insecure about being a virgin and not being able to get girls. Never having kissed a girl in my 16 years of living, and I always get insecure about it. I would look at like my friends with like their girlfriend, like hugging them in pictures, kissing, and I just always get so jealous and be like, man, I'm never gonna get that. I'm never gonna get that. I give up. I give up on life, and what I have to realize is that it's not the end of the world. It is like quite bothering to not be able to get something you truly desire, because it's in human nature to desire relationships and sex and reproduction. But what you have to realize is there's more to life than that. Just live life. Forget about girls. Just work on your dreams. Work on that business that you've been wanting to do. Work on that, on those beats that you want to produce. You want to be a producer. Work on your music if you want to be a rapper or singer, because it is possible. Don't ignore this modern society that tells you, oh, be realistic, bro. Get a 9-to-5 job. Go. Shut up. Shut up. Your parents and the government are lost. They're stuck in the 1990s. They don't realize it's 2023 now and anything's possible. Go ahead and follow your dreams. Do it. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. It will happen. Just focus on yourself, and relationship will happen naturally. That's what I've decided to do now. I've decided, you know what, man? I'm not in the best shape. Okay, I'm skinny, so I kind of need to work on like building muscle. So I'm gonna work on myself, work on my dreams. Focus, because if you focus on yourself, girls will be more attracted to you. So, yeah. Well, that's all I had to say. Stop chasing girls. Really, just cut off friends who are just making you feel like crap about yourself. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. This was a pretty long video, so if you made it to the end, I'll buy you a cookie. See ya.